Come on, nigga, now come. Sorry, y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video. Right?
Okay, girl. We're gonna jump right into it. The rap beef. So here's the thing. Everybody's been beefing on the internet via their rap songs lately. And I hate to say I'm bored of it. I really enjoy J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar. And so for them to beef, it was like, oh my God, why is this happening? And then they got it off their chest and they made up. And Kendrick had J. Cole on stage or something like that. And then we moved on, right? We thought it was done. Then here come Kanye, Drake, adding more sauce. There might have been a Rick Ross in there somewhere. All I know is everybody is digging their feet into rap beef and everybody's excited and I'm bored. Hold up, you guys. Damn, did I not make sure that this one was recording? God damn it. God damn it. Damn. I'm annoyed, y'all, because I wanted to record this one so that I could put it up quickly. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna give me issues.
Yo, Dot, I got you. Yeah. If you like. Can't stop, won't stop. I just fucked your bitch in the Sean John tank top. Treat a bad bitch like she average. I treat a bad bitch like a fat bitch. And they never let me get money again. Oh my.
Okay. So pause, because I'm just gonna pull up the lyrics because I don't want them to fuck over me too bad. Okay. But I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna tell you why I'm bored of this. I'm bored of it because all they do is use women in their lyrics as some type of tool to diss each other with. And I just kind of feel like at this point, when are we gonna grow past some of this in hip hop? When are we gonna grow past some of this? Like, let me see. Trying to see. Okay, I'm looking for the. Let's just run it. Can we just run the lyrics? I'm gonna just run them because I was trying to find a specific part. We're just gonna run it. This is Kanye and Future, like that remix. This and Drake, okay, and J. Cole. All right, whatever. I think I don't know. I can't even keep track at this point. Nigga think he hard. Shit, you ain't hurt. No way you beat the charges. Pluto tell you we not really sorry. I was with Monop in a Rari. Should have never let me get money again. On my Cat Williams, when y'all get funny again. When you niggas try to count me out, I like that. We just had a number one. We right back. 100 down on a bottle. 500 up on a 500 up on at the top. Niggas be talking weird when they rap. Titanium grills, call it smile on the rocks. I've been shining so long and you should probably call. I invented drill too. I ain't gonna lie, it was chop. They've been trying to be on their best behavior. Now I gotta get on Kanye West behavior. I did. Kendrick spazzed out. That was the best he gave y'all. I did. But y'all knew y'all had to save the best for later. That mean y'all so out of sight, out of mind, out of sight. I can't even think of a Drake line. Nigga, who? Play J. Cole, get the pussy dry. I'm a god. Play this shit back 130 times. Young dope dealer selling dope. Is you like that? If you like that, kicking indoors. Is you like that? Young throat nigga selling loads. Is you like that? All 24 you on go. Is you like that? Is niggas still selling drugs like this? Because I low-key feel like it feels late and delayed for us to continue with this. Like we still talking about selling drugs and shit like it's 1997 and shit, my nigga. Like, I guess. Drake is still waiting on Kendrick to respond, but I feel like I like the fact that Kendrick is like, nigga, I'm not even talking to you. I'm not even talking to you, my nigga. Like, why are you okay? I hope Kendrick doesn't respond to Drake. Drake is lame. He just has a lot of money. Drake using the AI Tupac voice in the song, creepy. Him always liking his obsession with dead people and creating AI versions of them on music. It's a lot going on with Drake that bothers me, y'all. I'm also paying attention to Drake and the teenage girl shit that's going on in the background. I'm paying attention to that shit too. Okay? Sometimes Drake be on it. Yeah. Like back when Back to Back came out. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just done. I'm just done. Like, ain't nothing else to talk about, nigga. But then here come Kanye. Kanye got to jump and get in it. I don't know why Kanye felt like he needed to get on it. Get in it. I guess he wanted us to know that he had beef with Drake too. Like what Drake did to you, nigga? Like y'all beefing now too? I'm sure there's some long-standing story of what Drake did to Kanye. Somebody always did something to Kanye. But anyway, this is what Kanye had to say. But you can only believe what Kanye says with a grain of salt. But I believe what he be talking about sometimes. This one, I kind of believe.
A rich baby daddy, it's like Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucien and Universal.
Wow.
He's like, like, man, my daddy got it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, my daddy controlled the spins. My daddy got the DSPs. My daddy, Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucien.
So all of his
why does Kanye have that shit in his mouth? He looks crazy.
streams and the number ones is controlled by someone named Lucien.
Well, Lucien worked for people who control the banks in Africa. You say rich baby daddy, it's like,
okay, so y'all, because Kanye decided he wanted to bring up Lucien, I decided to look Lucien up because I remember hearing Lucien's name. So let me pull that up and read that for y'all for some context. Okay. Attorneys for Universal Music Group CEO Lucien Grange fired back at a lawsuit that claims he and the label aided and abetted Sean Diddy Combs in his alleged sexual abuse, saying the accusations are so offensively false that they plan to seek legal penalties against the lawyer who filed them. In a motion to dismiss all claims against UMG and Grange, the label's lawyers blasted attorney Tyrone Blackburn for filing knowingly false allegations of criminal wrongdoing without the slightest factual or legal basis. They said they would seek so-called sanctions against him in future filing. A license to practice law is a privilege, wrote Donald Zakarin, a longtime music industry litigator who represents UMG and Grange. Mr. Blackburn, plaintiff's lawyer, has misused that license to self-promote gratuitously, falsely, and recklessly, accusing the UMG defendants of criminal behavior. The Wednesday filing came in response to a lawsuit filed last month by a producer named Rodney Lil Rod Jones, who says the rapper sexually assaulted and harassed him. The lawsuit is one of several abuse cases filed against Combs, in addition to an apparent federal criminal investigation that led to raids of his home this week. Combs has strongly denied all allegations of wrongdoing, but the case filed by Jones went far beyond a simple assault claim, arguing that Diddy, Grange, and many others had also violated the Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organizations Act, the federal RICO statute that's more often used in criminal cases against mobsters and drug cartels. He also accused the various defendants of violating federal sex trafficking laws. In Wednesday's filings, UMG's lawyer said those claims were entirely invented by Mr. Blackburn. The complaint hurls accusations of criminal racketeering and criminal sex trafficking against the UMG defendants, respected individuals and companies having utterly nothing to do with plaintiffs' claims. Zakarin wrote Wednesday's filings. These accusations are recklessly false, and before the fact that they are embodied in a complaint would be libelous. In addition to the original allegations, UMG's lawyers also sharply criticized Blackburn for filing a second updated complaint this week, filing that they claim drastically altered the allegations. In his filings, the Karen called it the worst lawyering he had seen in nearly 50 years as an attorney. In all that time, I have never seen an attorney display anything remotely like the utter indifference shown by Mr. Blackburn towards his obligations as an attorney. So Karen wrote, I have never seen any lawyer in any pleading in any court accuse people and companies of criminal conduct without the slightest basis and then try to file an amended pleading. An amended pleading completely jettisoning, I'm saying it wrong, I'm sure, jettisoning every allegation underpinning the original claims and substituting completely different and irreconcilable allegations to support the very same claims. In a letter, child, that was a lot. He said a lot. And I basically feel like alleging underpinning the original claim, substituting completely different allegations to support this. I don't know, but it sounds like you're saying that he is just coming up with shit and filing on y'all and it's all lies. But the funny part about it is I don't think Tyrone's lying. I think that it's very interesting that Lucian's name comes up here with Kanye talking about Drake. And what did I just say about paying attention to Drake and the young girls? And here you are, a part of the case against Diddy for some of the similar trafficking allegations. And your lawyer can say all of these big words, but and listen, Tyrone Blackburn may be a sketchy ass lawyer for sure, but I still think that Rodney probably is telling the truth. I do. I damn sure think that Cassie's telling the truth. In a letter to the judge Thursday, he called the UMG motion a public relations stunt that had been filed in bad faith. They did not have any issues marrying themselves to Mr. Combs when it was popular. Now, suddenly, they are treating Mr. Combs like he has the plague, Blackburn wrote in a letter. In a statement to Billboard on Thursday, Blackburn said UMG should produce their financial records. Let's see what the money was used for. Stop trying to escape liability. A spokesman for UMG did not immediately return a request for comment on the motion. Sounds like Tyrone Blackburn might not be handling things the way, it's supposed to be handled, but it doesn't seem like he's that bad of a damn lawyer. Not to me. It's a lot going on out here, right, y'all? Right now, y'all. It's a lot. So speaking of Diddy, let's move on to Donald Trump Jr., who spoke with academics about what he knows about Diddy. And let's not forget, Donald Trump Jr. used to go with Aubrey O'Day. Aubrey O'Day, who was very much a part of Diddy's circle. And she was a part of Danity Kane back in the day.
I used to get invited to the cool person parties. I was there.
Did you ever hear anything?
Not those parties. So not me directly, but it's my ex-wife actually she was a model in New York, and she was really good friends with Kim Porter, who was Diddy's wife. The one who died at 47 from pneumonia. And it was like, that's what when that happened, she called me, and this was a couple of years ago now, maybe not even. A couple of years ago. And she called me like, something's up with that. I go, what do you mean? She's like, oh, dude, Kim used to tell me it was a bad, there was a lot of weird shit that I didn't even know but they were they'd do photo shoots together or whatever. They were sort of friendly. They'd hang out. We'd see them out downtown, and I'd hang out with her. Not so much with Dad. I think it was already sort of over there, but she was really afraid of him. And it
really,
this goes back years. And so and she was having these conversations with my ex. I was like, I don't know what
A lot of people believe that whatever happened there happened with the woman afterwards, which was Cassie. And supposedly,
no, like I said, I didn't. You sort of don't think about these things until now. You go back and you're like, holy, I distinctly remember when Vanessa was calls me and was like, hey man, Kim Porter died. I go, what? We saw her a couple of weeks, whatever it was, and she goes, yeah, man, she was sort of always in fear of something happening. And I was like, maybe it's natural, but not a lot of people die at 47 of pneumonia. You know what I mean? It's wow. Especially people who, obviously
there's a shit ton of rumors.
And I'm actually not trying to fuel any kind of rumor, but I definitely that's a conversation I had. Someone who knew her well, was friend, they text, was something. She was something. She's something. She did not believe that was just natural.
That
I used to get invited to the cool person party.
I feel like he stopped himself from saying some shit. He knows more than he's saying. He's only saying this, but he knows more than this. And I was also watching the Sloan Bella videos talking about Kim Porter. And she believes that Kim Porter was sick with pneumonia, but was having allergies and had nose spray. And something metal was in her nose spray. And that's what caused whatever aneurysm or, you know, whatever caused her to like pass out and die. A lot, you know, they said it was pneumonia, but she had been having issues. And then, you know, she's gone. Trump used to invite Diddy to events. I know. Trump was very much involved in entertainment, in the entertainment industry. That's why I don't understand why, like, the Republican white people don't see, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know why they don't see it. But it's like the people who y'all think, remember when the whole Pizzagate thing happened, you know, where they thought it was like this secret ring of pedophiles in Hollywood, and there definitely is. But this goes beyond just Hollywood, y'all. It goes beyond just Hollywood. Politicians, that's where the Jeffrey Epstein thing comes into play. You know what I'm saying? So they were acting like basically this whole Pizzagate shit was proof that Trump was trying to take down this ring of pedophiles. And I'm like, you're insane. He's one of them. Like, I can literally remember befriending someone from being in Lovely T's group chat. I was in Lovely T's group chat. I befriended this lady and we was DMing and talking. And then one day I realized that she is batshit crazy because she believed that Trump was trying to take down the ring of pedophiles involved with Pizzagate. And I was just kind of like, girl, what the fuck are you talking about? And this is when people take their, you know, their tin hat shit too fucking far when you're not even paying attention to what you're seeing and hearing from the actual person. Trump has been on camera, being recorded, talking about grabbing women's pussies. Why do you, he was cool, he was friends with Jeffrey Epstein as well. Why do you think this person is friends with these people, hanging around them, going to the parties, talking about grabbing pussy, and he's not a part of it? Like, that's crazy to me. And that's how a lot of them really think. That's why I'm like, I don't know how y'all got into this cult, but y'all are in a cult and y'all don't realize it. Yeah, the fact that he said if the daughter wasn't his daughter, he'd smash her. Yeah, I remember that too. Fucking disgusting. And people ignore all of those things. I heard that the autopsy, you know, said one thing at one time and another thing at another time. It's a lot of shit, you know, suspect with Kim Porter. Trump also said he would date Ivanka. Yeah. It's a lot going on, y'all. And the shit is like dark to me. You know what I'm saying? If I can keep it a buck. So let's move on, y'all. I want to talk about Chingy next because, girl, what the fuck?
So-called went away, which it took years to blow away. Nah, man, ain't nothing good happened from that for me. I'm gonna tell you that. When an artist such as my caliber, who sold millions of records, was once one of the biggest artists in the world, they look at that different. If they not seeing you at these award shows all the time, on the radio all the time, they like, well, where's he at? What's wrong? But what was wrong was a lot of sabotaging and bull crap in this industry.
You guys never really made up, did you? Like, you accepted her apology, but you kind of kept it moving.
Yeah. There's no, I mean, to be honest with you, man, like, it was spilt milk, and I lost a lot from it. That person gained. I'm not gonna hold on to something. It is what it is. Apologize, cool. I'm going this way. Let that emphasize, and it so-called went away, which it took years to blow away.
Okay, so he says sabotage, and that makes me wonder who paid Sidney to come out and say that about Chingy. That's what that makes me think. That makes me think somebody paid Sidney promised Sidney some shit to lie on Chingy and say that they were in a relationship. I'm just trying to remember, was he already, like, had he already fallen off by the time the Sidney thing happened? Because honestly, I feel like Chingy had already fell off by the time the Sidney Star story came out. Maybe I could be wrong. Y'all let me know if y'all remember. But I'm glad he's not holding on to anything. And I do feel like that's trash as fuck that Sidney Star did that. I don't like Sidney Star because I feel like she is a thirsty psycho that will do any and everything for attention. Stay away from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, people like Sidney Star are harmful as far as I'm concerned. Stay away from me. Because you'll do any and everything for money and attention. Yeah, I feel like he was already, it was already on a decline, my nigga. Like, I feel like he might have lost things, I'm sure, but I feel like it was more so your image than it was anything else. He had a situation with Tiffany. He had that situation with Tiffany Haddish. Chingy had a situation with Tiffany Haddish. He peaked already. Maybe he feels like it was like the final nail in a coffin. Probably. I think it was before his sophomore album. Okay. I think he was still kind of relevant, and the Sidney Star situation just put the nail in the coffin. Okay. Nelly and Chingy were beefed up real bad. I remember that. Because, yeah, he was falling off. He was still popping. He had putting out music in a while, though. That's what I'm saying. I feel like he hadn't put out music in a while by the time that shit happened. Chingy fell off fast. He was there, then gone. Like, what happened? No, for real. Where I'm going chilling at the Holiday Inn. What you doing? Yeah, my rent. What we gonna do? Then like each other and slip on some hands. Let the party begin. I remember that shit. He did fall off. His name was only brought back to the public because Sidney Star was on Love and Hip Hop and came out with this lie. That's what I thought. I was like, I feel like you were already gone, my guy, but okay. Yeah, Chingy was still popular, but no new music out. I remember when the story broke. I don't think he was still popular. I think y'all already know who he is, but nigga wasn't popular. Anything about world, but he was well known. Yeah, he was well known, and he's still well known. Like, but time goes on. So if you're not making more music, if you're not doing anything besides talking about fucking Sidney Star, then of course, but he's acting now. Like, I've seen him acting recently. So I'm glad that he's getting back out there and doing new stuff, because I do feel like that definitely damaged his confidence in the industry. But it's funny because it's like all of these niggas is fucking with whoever they fucking with. You know what I'm saying? All of these niggas is doing shit they don't want the world to know about. And I think it's like, it's sad that, he would let that deter him if he still wanted to make music. But he's back, he's back in the public eye now. Tiffany lied and said she slept with him, and he denied that too. Oh yeah. She said they smashed. She said they didn't, but then came back and admitted that he slept with Tiffany. That's why people still side-eye him about. When he said he didn't smash Tiffany, I thought he was lying. I'm not going to lie. And that's another reason why with the Sidney situation, I'm partially like, I get it, but are you just gassing this because you actually were, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just wonder. That's all. So I did a little digging. The rumor came out when he finally got out of his deal and was coming out with his first independent album. So I guess he feels that kept him from having that success. And you know what? He probably is right, because the record labels will do all kind of shit to fuck over you when you no longer want to be, being pimped out by them. I'm just saying, he should go on tour and perform his old songs like the rest of the 2000s artists. Get the bag. Absolutely. I think he should, or make something new. I don't know why nobody wants to make anything new these days. But, we get it, Chingy. We get it. Sidney Star's an asshole. All right, let's move on. So, y'all, when this originally happened, I remember getting a lot of heat for my opinion on DC Young Flyy. Right? DC Young Flyy was on YouTube in videos talking crazy about Jackie O's body, right? And she then goes and gets surgery. And it seemed as if the way he treated her, talked to her, may have affected the way she saw herself and then her going to get surgery. But I just always felt like DC Young Flyy was like an asshole to her. Like one of those men that is with a beautiful woman that they feel like they don't deserve. And because they feel like they don't deserve her, they treat her badly. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I feel like. Let's see.
Hey, GC.
You know you're not allowed to call me that.
Okay, you guys, we're going to say a prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, I thank you, Lord God, for bringing every matter together, Lord God. I pray that you grant us the energy, the strength, the motivation to continue to spread your word and just come together as a family, Lord God.
DC Young Flyy is sharing his first words since the passing of his partner, Jackie O. The Wild 'N Out star and his family said in a statement to People on June 2nd, "We thank everyone for their well wishes and ask for privacy during this difficult time." DC Young Flyy, 31, shares 3 kids, Nova 6, Nala 2, and Prince Nehemiah 10 months, with Jackie O, whose death was confirmed by a BET Media Group spokesperson on June 1st. She was just 33. The sudden death of Jackie has opened a can of worms regarding her relationship with the funny actor.
I mean, come on, John. Like,
I ain't know I was that far on the camera.
I know, that's what I was trying to tell you earlier. So
I move how high coming out, so it don't.
Jackie's cause of death is still undetermined, but it is understood she died while going under the knife to undergo a procedure called mommy makeover. Moments before her surgery, the mother of 3 and Dr. Zach of PH1 posed for a photo using the collaboration tool on IG, which has now been deleted. His Instagram bio shows that he is a liposuction and BBL specialist. The PH1 website says, in addition to completing his plastic and reconstructive surgical residency at Brown University, Dr. Zachary Ayor Oka graduated from Princeton University. According to plasticsurgery.org, a mommy makeover commonly consists of breast augmentation, breast lift, buttock augmentation, liposuction, and tummy tuck. Fans quickly pointed out the negative reviews on the Health Grades website. One review was titled, "Find Another Doctor." Another read, "Patient neglect. This was the biggest disappointment of my life." Another anonymous reviewer.
Okay, hold up. I want to see if I could find the actual video of him talking to her about her breast and calling them, saying they look like pepperoni or something like that. But I definitely feel like he mistreated her. And so when he came out and said this, my comment is, you really mad at yourself for making fun of her body, but want to project that onto other people. I also don't like people that always start praying and invoking God every time someone tries to hold them accountable for something. And it reads as fake to me.
At the women today, it's a lot of women who have BBLs. Right. So I'm constantly reminded like, they made it. They go another big booty. She made it. See what I'm saying? I get why women wants to enhance themselves. I get it. But fellas, we have to do more on just continuously telling our women that they're beautiful. You're enough. You have to continuously tell them that they're gorgeous. Don't make your woman feel like she has to go do something, even if you fucking with another chick. Like, no. You just love a woman. That's it. And women, listen to your man. Just listen. I'm not gonna sit here and tell somebody don't do what they want to do, don't do. No. People make decisions. You have to live with that as a unit. So I can't even sit here and say, oh, I'm against nothing. Oh, I'm with it. As a unit, I took a loss.
Okay. It's something about his energy in this whole interview that I don't like. I'm going to just keep it a buck with y'all. There is something dark about his energy as he's speaking. And I can tell that there is some animosity towards women who he feels has made it after having a BBL. They made it and she didn't. But essentially, I feel like that's him projecting his own anger about what happened onto other people, right? Instead of wanting to deal with the fact that your words, you know what I'm saying, put her in that situation in some way or another, or you just feeling that way. She might have made that decision whether he said shit about her body or not. But I definitely don't think it helped. I'm going to tell you what bothers me about the DC Young Flyy thing. It's the way people talk about him, right? The way people talk about him, the way people defend him, the way people act as if because he prays that means that he's a good guy, like that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying he's a bad guy, but people run to defend bullshit because they think that he's some wounded baby bird. It's very weird to me. And I don't like it. Because when I look at him, sometimes I think he's mean and cruel.
Has sparked a storm on social media.
That was the video, y'all.
Your breast used to look like 6th grade.
Really?
Pizza. It used to look like middle school pizza.
Many believe that his disrespectful attitude towards his partner may have contributed to her decision to undergo a fatal surgery. The way DC Young Flyy spoke to Jackie O with such disregard and disrespect could have damaged her self-esteem. His comments about her body might have made her feel inadequate and in need of changes when she was perfectly fine. Although nothing has been confirmed by anyone, including DC Young Flyy himself, his insensitive jokes in the videos may have pushed the mother of his children towards an untimely death. While it's not uncommon for celebrities to undergo cosmetic procedures to enhance their appearance, the results don't always turn out as expected. Last week, Jackie O's mommy makeover ended tragically, leading to her reported death. TMZ was the first to report her passing, which was subsequently confirmed by a spokesperson from BET Media Group on Wild 'N Out's Facebook page. The statement expressed deep sadness and highlighted Jackie O's impact as a Wild 'N Out family member and a loving friend and colleague. She was also remembered as a tremendous mother to her 3 beautiful children. The BET Media Group extended sincere condolences to the Smith family, DC Young Flyy, B. Simone, Nick Cannon, and all those who loved and cared for Jackie O. Jackie O had achieved a lot in her career, having appeared in several films and TV shows. She was known as one of the Wild 'N Out personalities and had ventured into marketing her own lip gloss line called the J Nova Collection. Her life was on an upward trajectory, but tragically, she lost her life at a young age, leaving behind 3 young children. DC Young Flyy, who was filming new episodes of Wild 'N Out in Atlanta at the time, expressed gratitude for the well wishes from the public and requested privacy during this difficult time for him and his family. Authorities received a call about an unresponsive woman at a hotel in Miami, and Jackie O was transported to Mercy Hospital, where attempts to resuscitate her were unsuccessful. Police are currently investigating her unexpected death, along with the medical examiner. Further details about Jackie's surgery, including where and when it took place, are being kept confidential. However, mommy makeover surgeries typically involve a combination of procedures such as tummy tucks, breast augmentation, breast lifts, liposuction, and vaginal rejuvenation surgery. As friends and family await more information, heartfelt tributes to Jackie O continue to pour in on social media. Celebrities like Boozy Badass and Moneybagg Yo have expressed their condolences and support for DC Young Flyy, understanding the pain of losing a...
I'm going to tell you, I saw the daddy. The daddy made it about him too. So when it comes to the way he chooses to, project on other women that have had BBLs, if I was a girl with a BBL and he was acting like he was interested in me, I would not date him because I feel like on some level he gonna try to hurt you.
Hey,
nigga love stretch marks.
Not the deep ones. No, not the deep ones.
I like deep ones.
You got to lay on that stomach, my boy. You
I'll never count them out. The ones that stomach like
on
a
dirty
pack of
clothes.
noodles.
There's a lot of
Come
shit
on,
going
man.
on there.
When that stomach like a pack of noodles,
Yeah.
you gotta fuck with. Fuck this nigga talking about, man. That thickness had to come from somewhere, man. That's what they get that That's that BBL stuff. Yeah, that stomach like a pack of noodles right there in the front. They scrunched it up. It be soft. That meat be soft.
Man.
Balled up paper bags. Act like you know me. That's that tummy tuck stuff.
You ever seen one like you can tell the stomach was stretched? Like, ooh,
like that. Oh, you talking about that?
They scratched the fuck out that skin. They had you in that motherfucker.
You talking about that shit? You see that, right?
No, they take the extra skin
and they put it in their
scratch
jeans. No, they put it in their jeans.
They do?
They put it in their jeans.
No, that's the thing. See,
He said they put it in their jeans.
Get down.
They pull it up. They pull it up.
I thought they pulled it down. They pull it up. They pull it
Whatever
down.
they do, they take that shit and
they stretch it and
pinning the skin back together.
And then they cut some out and then they just piece it back there. Then they make the little navel like a booty hole.
That
bitch went and got a BBL and got back fat.
Bitch done put a booty in her stomach.
Got a booty hole in another.
They got 2 booty holes.
Did you just pull out your navel?
So this is what came out like right after she died. And so I know everybody likes to act like, oh, it's just jokes. And just because he was saying that don't mean that's how he felt. To me, that does mean that's how he felt. It means that she heard those same jokes. It means that she got that same criticism towards her about her body. And it probably made her feel like shit about herself. I'm just saying, like, I felt that way then. I feel that way now. And so for him to still be having these types of conversations, I feel like it absolutely shows that he feels guilt and shame behind what happened. But instead of processing that the right way, he's going to make it about other women and what they have going on. He sounds angry. Like, I'm just saying. So I would be careful if I was a woman trying to date DC Young Flyy, because I feel like everything that he's recently gone through and how he just is as a dude, with that coldness, that making fun of a woman, that ribbing a woman until she feel bad about herself. Like, honestly, I feel like that's crazy for a grown-ass man to do to a woman. Like, anytime anything is said about me, to me, that I feel like is hurtful about my body in any type of way, when I promise you, motherfucker gonna pay for it around here. Like, you gonna regret ever saying anything sideways to me about my body. Because I feel like as a man, not even as a man, any person you in a relationship with, if they are not making you feel good about yourself, then you don't need to be with them. And that definitely comes to your looks. So don't be making no halfway, comments to me. Okay? I don't take none of that shit. Because I think you're trying to play me every time. Like, what the fuck? But anyway, y'all, let's move on from there. It's sad. It's really, really sad. Women go through so much to bring children into this world. And these big head ass, ugly niggas, just because they got a little bit of money and other women are thirsty enough to give them attention no matter what, they feel like they can handle you any old kind of fucking way. It's insane.